Hi, welcome to the Witch House. Pull up a chair, have a sit, and let's chat. And today I'm doing a VR to my buddy over at the Hermit's Cave, Simon, who did hashtag 5 favorite Lenormand decks, something along those lines. I'll have the hashtag right in the description, but it's his favorite Lenormand decks that he went through. And surprisingly, we have very different tastes in Lenormand decks. So I haven't done a hashtag in quite some time, and so I thought I would do one to this. So here are my top 5 favorite Lenormand decks. So I have actually quite a few Lenormand decks. It was between my friend Christie over at Christie Jones and my friend Sunny at Wayward Sun. The two of them got me into Lenormand. And Christy had her own Lenormand cards that she used to sell at one time. But anyway, I've continued to learn a lot more through my friend Sunny, because she is she's an incredible Lenormand reader. So anyway, now let's go to my decks. Now I didn't put these in any kind of order like Simon. These are just the 5 that are at the absolute top of my list as far as my Lenormand decks go. And yes, I have received a couple of new Lenormand decks, but they're not in this pile because I haven't had a chance to use them. So these are my tried and trusted true. So my first deck is the Victorian Gothic Lenormand. And I think Christie might be responsible for this one too, because it's just, all like dark and creepy stuff, and right up my alley. So isn't that gorgeous? Look at that dog. Isn't that gorgeous? So yes, and the backs of these cards. Look at this. Look at the blood red. It's delightful. So that is my first favorite Lenormand deck, is the Victorian. Then I found this one was so cool. This is Mansions of the Old Castle Lenormand. And this is actually a Russian deck. I find decks in the weirdest ways, but I found this deck and I was told it was out of print, and through the help of someone who could read Russian for me, I managed to secure a copy, and I'm so grateful I did. So again, these are very dark cards, which is what I love. I love dark and creepy. That is me. Mountain. So, yeah, this is another one of my favorite Lenormand decks to use. Then, of course, I had to get Ciro Marchetti. And everybody's seen this deck, the Gilded Reverie, the expanded edition. It's wonderful. It's got gilded edges and classic Ciro Marchetti style. How could I not love using this? So that is my next deck. I even bought Chiro's Kipper deck just so I had the whole collection. My next favorite is, now this one is a recent find. But it's so dark and creepy. I love it. And that's my Nosferatu Lenormand. I love this deck. This deck is just, seriously, the back of the deck is this lovely creepy purple with Nosferatu on it, and the images in this deck are just amazing. Look at that. Look at the woman, the old photo. I mean, seriously. Love these cards. Love, love, love these cards. So that is my next favorite. And then the last one, but not the least one on my deck, on my Lenormand list is, now I have several decks from this person, including the one I was gifted for Halloween. And this is a huge shout out to my friend Cheeky Jones, Miss Christie herself, because she gifted me her itty bitty Halloween Lenormand. And so this is, you know, Christie had, I'm going to show you a couple of her decks that I have here. At one point, Christie was selling her own Lenormand decks, and they're so awesome. Here is the Black Rose Lenormand, and it's got, well, and it's upside down and right side up and all over, but it's got just wonderful, I love the purple on it. And so this was one of my first Lenormand decks, was from Christie, and I started buying several of them from her, which I think I have 3, and now the Halloween Lenormand is the 4th deck I had for her. Unfortunately, she is no longer selling these decks, but I'm so grateful. Whoop! I've got them upside down. Oh, and I just dropped them all over the place. This is a teeny tiny, hence itty bitty Lenormand deck. Where am I here? The ring. Look at that, the finger. I love it. I love it. I love it, and I love this deck, and it is itty bitty, and it's a little slippery, but you know what? I absolutely love it. So Christie's decks are, yes, indeed, in the top 5 of my favorite Lenormand decks. So there you go, guys. I should have just called this the Christie and Sunny Show, because Christie and Sunny were responsible for getting me into Lenormand. And of course, Christie's decks were very helpful. And then Nancy's influence with this one. And I just went off the rails from there. And that's it. You have it. There are my top 5 favorite Lenormand decks. All right, guys. I send you much chakra love, and I'll see you on the next one.